4 former workers with a local moving company say they did a job, but they never got paid. We have been following complaints against this company for years now. News 4 Tucson's Cora Nylander has the latest allegations in tonight's investigation.
Well, the company is called Assurance Relocation Systems in Tucson and goes by Assurance Moving and Storage in Phoenix. A man says he did a job for them over a month ago now and is still empty-handed. We have heard the complaints against Assurance Relocation Systems for years and how much former workers say they're owed.
$5,100.
$4,000. Little over $3,100.
$1,240.
And former customers detailing damage allegedly done to their belongings, and in some cases items they claim were stolen by ARS and its owner Lynn Burnaby.
I just hope other people aren't put in the same situation that we are.
We could find more than a dozen lawsuits filed against the company over the past 5 years.
Personally, I don't see why there hasn't been some sort of sting operation or something done.
Hiram DeCochea says he did one job with Assurance Relocation Systems about a month ago.
I found them on Craigslist.
His point of contact, he says, was Lynn Burnaby.
A couple of her people were sick or called in, and so within an hour's notice, I was on the other side of town, ready to go.
He says he met with a driver and another man at a vacant warehouse in Tucson. They headed to Vail for a moving job.
She was offering a decent, considering where we're at, $15. It's not living, but it's better than what a lot of other employees are offering right now.
After a 10-hour shift, he says he's never seen a penny of it.
I assumed I was going to get paid that same day.
But then he says he got the runaround.
Then she started talking about how it's pay period cycles, so then I assumed in 2 weeks.
But more than 4 weeks have gone by and still nothing. And his attempts to contact Burnaby didn't go well.
I'm going to block you. Don't reach out to me anymore. I've been trying to be civil with you, quote unquote. And that was the last time she ever communicated with me.
So Hiram,
speaker on,
tried giving her a call in front of our cameras.
Sorry, mailbox is full. To send an SMS notification, press 5.
Wow, not a surprise. Straight to voicemail.
When we attempted to call her, the phone rang, but no answer.
Mailbox is full.
Hiram says he doesn't expect to see the money and doesn't know what his next move will be.
If I could afford it, I'd take her to small claims, but that's going to cost way more than what she owes me now anyway. So I figured the best thing to do is be positive and proactive and get the information out there that they're doing this, and they're still doing it.
I reached out to the Arizona Attorney General's office several times about recent complaints against the company. They could not confirm or deny that they are investigating Assurance Relocation Systems. If you have a story idea you'd like us to look into, reach out to us at investigators@KVOA.com or call our tip line at 955-4444. Investigating for you, Cora Nylander, News 4 Tucson.